Hey guys, welcome to today's video. William is almost 18 months old, so that means it is time to film our favorite baby products from the ages of 15 to 18 months. After this video, I probably won't do another one of these until maybe 2 years, or I don't even know if I'll do another one. I don't know. If you guys want me to continue to do them, please let me know. But I don't think I would do one for 21 months. The next one would definitely be 2 years. But definitely gonna do 18 months, and he is roaming around. So if you hear any background noises, toys going off, fussies, whatever, that's what that is. So I apologize for that. I do have 2 regrets I'm gonna throw in this video. I used to do like dedicate whole videos to regret baby products I regret buying, but since he's so much older now, I'm not really buying as many products as I was before, so I'm not finding products that aren't working for us as often. But I do have 2 that I wanted to share with you, and the first one is these. So these are the Munchkin diaper pail refills. They go in the Arm & Hammer diaper pail, and I bought these on a whim. I usually get just the continuous roll, like one huge bag that you just like cut and tie off, and they only had these at Target, so I decided to get them and try them out, and I'm kind of wishing that I hadn't. So these are just like individual bags that look like this. I don't like these. I feel like you can't get as much in here. They rip super easily. I don't like this top deal here. I'm just not a fan of this whole system. I would much rather have the just one huge continuous bag that you can cut. I think that you can get so many more uses out of that. So I definitely will not be buying these again. So I wanted to mention those guys. And then one other thing I wanted to mention was a puzzle that I bought for him. So this is just a big chunky puzzle. It's a shape puzzle. It's actually from Melissa and Doug, and I usually love their puzzles. This one I think will be better when he's a little bit older, but I just don't like how there's no knobs on these. They're kind of hard for him to hold, and then you're not going to be able to see this, but where the puzzle piece rests right here, it's very, like the lip is very just tiny, so they fall out super easily, and it's just kind of hard for him to get them to stay in there. So for this age group, definitely a mistake on my part buying a like non-peg, like handled puzzle. Definitely stick to those. So yeah, I definitely regret this, but like I said, when he's a little bit older, I think this will be really good for learning his shapes and stuff like that, but for this age, not so much. Okay, so now we're gonna dive into our favorites. Let's see. So these I talked about in my last favorites video, so it would have been 15 months. But I want to mention them again because we're still constantly using them. They're pretty much the only thing that's on his feet. So I just wanted to give them another little shout out, and these are freshly picked moccasins. I absolutely love these. They are just the cutest. These are just a plain pair, but they have so many prints, so many styles, especially for little girls. If I have a little girl next, like I'm gonna go crazy on that website because like the princess ones, the bow ones, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Anyways, if you don't know what Freshly Picked is, they're just like a little baby shoe company, and they make moccasins. And from research I've done and things I've read, it's best to have babies that are learning to walk in the soft-soled shoes so that their feet, you know, can kind of feel every bump. It really helps their feet grow or grow correctly. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's at least what I've read. So for now, we're sticking with soft-soled shoes. I sometimes put him in hard-soled shoes, but very rarely. Only when I kind of want to mix it up, and I'm kind of tired of just the plain ones because we don't have too many pairs of these. But these are what he's in a majority of the time, and we'll probably keep him in these while his feet are growing so much still, probably up until 2 years. We'll keep him in these, and then we'll kind of branch out into more hard-soled shoes. But Freshly Picked is awesome. So when I first saw them, I thought they were gonna be totally unattainable, way too expensive. There's no way I was gonna spend that much on a pair of shoes. Their moccasins range between like $40 to $60, like crazy, I know. But if you sign up for their monthly program, which is called The Fringe, it's $10 a month, and basically what you're paying that $10 a month for is it goes into a special account that they set aside for you that you can spend on baby shoes. So it's a really cool way to kind of just set some money aside specifically for baby shoes. And then the other cool thing about the Fringe program is every single Friday they do something called the Fringe Friday, where select moccasins are on sale for $25. So I only buy shoes on Fridays for him, and I don't think $25 is like a crazy amount to spend on baby shoes. I feel like that's pretty average, maybe a little bit higher, but you're getting really good quality. Like these are really, really nice leather. He wears these every single day, and they look pretty good still. No rips or holes or anything. They held up really, really well. So definitely recommend Freshly Picked. I will link their website and everything down below, and if you sign up through the link, then you get $10 off, I think, your first order. It's not sponsored or anything, it's just like a little deal that they do. So if you're interested, use that link and you'll get some money back. But I did want to mention Freshly Picked because we are still obsessed. The next thing I want to talk about is Aquaphor. So I know I've heard about people using Aquaphor for baby stuff when I was pregnant with William, but we never bought it. I just tried different creams. There's so many creams on the market, but he gets eczema occasionally, just depends like on the weather and stuff. And I was using the Aveeno eczema cream, but I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't working that great. I mean, it was helping, I thought, but I mean, I felt like it wasn't like really helping. So I wanted to try something else, and I heard so many good things about Aquaphor, and this was actually a doctor recommendation for us, so we decided to go ahead and pick it up. And this stuff works so good. There's so many uses for this too. It's marketed as a diaper rash cream. I've never used it as a diaper rash cream. William like never gets diaper rashes, thankfully, but there's so many uses for this. Dry skin, eczema, diaper rash. I'm sure there's more you could think of. People, I think, even they put this on like tattoos or something. I don't know. But I definitely recommend this if your baby has eczema. It works really, really good. And we even use this on his cheeks. His cheeks get really red and dry, especially when it was super cold out. We put this on it and it works super, super well. So if your baby struggles with dry skin or eczema, I would definitely recommend Aquaphor. It works super, super good for us. And William does have like semi-sensitive skin, and that does not make him react at all. So definitely recommend Aquaphor. The next product I want to talk about are these steamer bags. So they're marketed to thoroughly disinfect your breast pump parts. You can use them for pacifiers, bottles, nipples, whatever. Where did I find this hack? I don't even know. I read it somewhere, maybe Pinterest. I don't know, maybe a mommy group. I don't know. But someone told me you can use these to steam vegetables, and it works so good. It's so handy. And you can use them so many times. All you do is you put the vegetables in there in a little bit of water, pop them in the microwave, and they come out perfectly steamed. It's super quick, super easy. I steam all of his vegetables using this thing. I would definitely recommend it. We don't really use these too much to sterilize his stuff anymore. Occasionally I'll do his pacifiers, but I mainly use this just to steam his veggies, and it works super, super good. So I just wanted to share this little hack with you guys because they're super cheap, super inexpensive, and they work really well. Hi. I love you. Okay, good boy. Oh, I love you. I love you. Hi. Okay, and the next product I want to talk about is a plate. So if you watched my last baby favorites video, which the whole playlist will be linked down below, but I mentioned that I hated the plates that we currently had for him. They were just like flat, and they were supposed to like stick to the high chair, but he could get them up so easily, and his food always ended up on the floor. So I found this plate on Amazon, which actually has like a legit like suction cup on it, and this works so, so good. He can get this up occasionally, but he doesn't seem to do it as much with this one. I don't know if it's just because it's harder for him or what, but we really like this plate. We've had much less food on the floor with this, so I would definitely recommend it. I don't even know what brand this is from. It doesn't even say. All this stuff will be linked down below, but they have a ton on Amazon with the actual suction cup, and I think any plate with the actual suction cup would be good, but we had the flat kind that just did not work, so definitely wanted to throw this guy in here. Next is a puzzle that I actually super, super like. This one is by Melisa and Doug. This is a current favorite of ours, and this is just a big chunky shape puzzle. I love this one. William loves this one. He has the attention span of like a fish. He'll get like one puzzle piece in and then be on to something else, but it is something that we're working on having a little bit more patience with and just playing around with more. So this is one of our favorites. This is another one of our favorites that I will show. We're missing a couple of the pieces, but this one is also from Melisa and Doug, and this one is just little animals. Both of these he really, really likes. I think the shape one is just a little bit easier for him because these have a couple different ways they can go in. Like the square has 4 different ways it could fit in. The circle obviously can go in any way. The triangle has a couple different ways it could fit in, whereas the animal one, there's only one way that it could go in. So I really, really like this one. Definitely wanted to give it a shout out. Next up is a bib. And not recently, it's been a while since I mentioned it, but one of my baby favorites videos, I talked about the Tommy Tippy bibs, which we still absolutely love for at home. But these bibs I really like for when we're out at restaurants, on the go, bopping around town, whatever. These are from Bumkins, and they just look like this. They're waterproof, they're stain proof, they're all that stuff. They do have a little bit of a pocket. It doesn't catch a ton of stuff, but if you kind of do that, I guess it does. But it is nice that it's there. I also like that they're a little bit wider here at the shoulders, so they sit on his shoulders a little bit more and protect more of his shirt, which is always an issue. So I just wanted to give these a shout out because I really like these for in the diaper bag. What I don't like about the Tommy Tippy ones we're out and about is they're so like big and bulky since they're rubbery. They take up so much room in the diaper bag, but these you can fold up like really flat. They do not take up any room in the diaper bag, so I love these for travel and on the go. Next up is this little food pouch from Jujube. Doesn't have to be from Jujube, it doesn't have to be this food pouch, but I wanted to recommend having some sort of little like food bag in the diaper bag. Seriously, food saves us when we're out. Like, it's the one thing that if I give him snacks, it'll calm him down. It helps him like stay in the cart longer at the grocery store or at Target or wherever we're out and about at. So I definitely recommend keeping a bag like this full of snacks. This one is great because it's insulated, so I just throw a little ice thingy in here and I can put yogurt, cheese. I keep like pouches in here and applesauce, and I usually have this stuff full, even stacks for me and Sean, just in case. And then spoon up here. Usually I have a fork up here as well, but definitely have been loving this. But like I said, any little pouch like this I think would work great, but I do really like this one from Jujube. It works really good and it fits in our diaper bag really nicely as well. Okay, next we're gonna get into some toys that he has been loving. The first couple ones I don't physically have with me, so I will insert pictures. The first one is a water table. Oh my gosh, he has been loving this. We recently picked it up probably, I don't know, like a month ago. I was going to get him one last summer, but I figured he was just a little bit too small and wasn't going to really enjoy it. So I waited and just got him one this year, and he is obsessed. It is his new favorite thing. He loves it. Whenever we're outside, that is what he is doing. That's what he's in. Currently, I don't have the water in it because it's still a little bit cold. Some days have been warm enough where I filled it up for him, but I'm not keeping water in it at the moment because when we're outside and it's a little bit chillier, I don't want him like freezing. But in a couple months we'll be using it a lot more, and I'm really excited because the few times we've had it filled up, he is obsessed. I think this is like the perfect age for a water table. I definitely recommend it. It is great for their like motor skills and learning and all that stuff. So I definitely recommend a water table. It is so much fun. And then the second toy is by Leapfrog, and I don't have it with me because he has it out there. He is obsessed with it. I actually just bought another one to keep in the car because he is that obsessed with it. It's a little remote. It's from Leapfrog, and I don't know why he likes it so much, but he is obsessed. We always take it with us wherever we go, in the grocery store, out and about, the car. It's a lifesaver, seriously. I don't know what it is, but he loves it. So definitely wanted to give that one a shout out. Also wanted to shout out the good old-fashioned Magna Doodle. So this is such a cool toy. I'm sure you guys know what this is, but it's like a little magnetic thing where you can draw stuff and then that erases it. It's super, super cool. He is not huge into drawing. We've tried a little bit, but he's not big into it. But I thought this was a great way to kind of dip his little toes in the water and just get used to it a little bit. It's not messy. You don't have to worry about him eating the crayons or putting the markers in his mouth or getting the markers all over the floor or the table or whatever. So I wanted to give this a shout out because I think this is such a fun thing for this age. He really enjoys trying to get the pen to move and trying to get it to go on there. So we definitely recommend this. And the last toy I want to talk about is this big hippo. I don't know what he's called, honestly. He is by B Toys. We got him at Target. My mom actually got it for him, and it's just this little inflatable hippo that the baby sits on. They hold on to his ears and they can bounce on him, and William loves this so much. He thinks it is so fun. He just loves this hippo in general. Like, he'll pull around the house by his little ears, and he just really likes it. I think it's a fun and different toy. I know there's different kinds on Amazon and stuff, but the one we have is by B Toys, and he really really likes it. Oh, but that is gonna wrap up this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other baby products for this age group that you are loving, please leave in the comments below. I would love to know other moms' favorites. If you're new, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join my little YouTube family, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.